After you've skydived over the Mojave Desert and rafted the Grand Canyon, where do you find the next big experience? A select few found it at a place that combined the benefits of a fitness spa and the camaraderie of boot camp. They called it Club Mead. They came from all over.
Kaiser, Trentwood.
I work down at the CFT in Pleasanton.
Greenwood, South Carolina.
I work at the distribution center in Chicago.
Maxam in Houston.
Permanente, California.
My name's Ron Eng from CFT, California.
Pacific Lumber Company.
I'm Tom Shelton from Kaiser Detroit office.
From Pleasanton, corporate office.
Los Angeles. Erie, Pennsylvania.
I work at the Oxnard plant.
I'm also from Oxnard, California.
I'm working in Jamaica in Kaiser Jamaica Bauxite Company.
Woodbridge, New Jersey.
From all kinds of careers.
Trentwood, inside sales, can stock.
I'm a maintenance planner in the South area.
I'm an analytical chemist.
Trentwood Inside Sales.
I work at the Research and Development Laboratories in Pleasanton.
I'm a product engineer for CanStock.
I'm a computer programmer.
I'm out of the technical department.
Human Resources.
I was an accountant. Now I'm a carbon setter.
I'm a systems analyst.
I'm the purchasing agent at the Erie plant.
Hello, CFT.
I'm the business manager for Flat Roll Products.
A corporate internal audit.
I'm a patent counsel of a corporation in Pleasanton.
Secretary.
I run the company's financial planning department out of Houston. We got to do this. We got to keep the company running, whatever it takes.
And they came out of retirement.
Ed Sinoff.
John Wolfer.
Go Davis. Ray Kamstra, supervisor. Be here 40 years in July.
He's been retired 4 times and he came back just to work with us.
Frank Gilligan.
Frank, what's your normal job?
I'm retired. Laying on the Davenport.
I've retired twice.
I'm Harold Totten. I've been away from it. I've been retired for 13 years now. They still need me, yes. They still need me.
What brought them? Perhaps the luxurious accommodations.
I have the standard issue cot, but I've added this nice foam pad, which sleeps like a dream.
Or shopping in the colorful boutique. A chance to reach out and touch someone. Or the personal service of the friendly staff.
We have all the pot line service with Gatorade, supply of them, cookies, candies, lunches, and now we're doing the dinner runs.
One of the most popular of Club Mead's many diversions was driving the bumper cars.
We're just kind of driving around the plant, looking for things to do.
Club Mead's greatest attraction was its wonderful cuisine.
Well, how is it?
Great.
Good.
Food's great.
Food is terrific.
Guests enjoyed the gracious dining facilities where they gathered to relax and consider the events of the day. And they always took care to be properly dressed.
I got my boots.
I am not in my usual attire, but I am attired.
Well, the suspenders are the things that can.
Carbon is an important topic at Club Mead, and in 8 days you can learn more about it than you ever wanted to know.
Did you ever think when you went to work for Kaiser you would be doing the dirtiest job in the entire industry?
Well, no, I didn't really. But this is it. There's no doubt about it. This is it. Been doing it for 5 days, yeah. It's a dirty job, but you know, it takes a little while to get the hang of it, but it's okay. I mean, it's got to be done. So I think it's built a lot of morale amongst the people. I think there's a lot of people out here really working their tail off to get things done. So I think it's been, you know, it's a learning experience. People have learned a lot from there.
Well, I think we just needed a catastrophic event to help us in our change, and I think it'll do good.
What change do you expect?
A whole new work ethic, I think. The understanding from the supervisors that we really do know how to run this place and can do it if we have to. An understanding that upper management's willing to stick with us no matter what it takes. You know, they always say, what can we do for you, what can we do for you? And we're here saying, okay guys, you did for us, now what can we do for you?
I'm working the carbon cleaners, and I'm loading blocks. Blocks are us. Yeah, we're the blockheads.
We got some excellent people out here from all around the company, and I'm real proud of them. They put in a tremendous effort. They're good.
From Blocks Are Us, the Carbon moves on to the rotting room for assembly into anodes.
Everybody's working together. Want me to give you a little bit of history? Our first night when we started working in a 19-hour shift, 19-and-a-half-hour shift, we produced 605 assemblies. Our second night, we produced 872 assemblies, 17-and-a-half hours. And last night, we produced 1,797 pieces. So every day, this group's getting better and better and better.
My arms aren't quite so sore today. I've been doing this 4 days now.
Keeping all this running takes a lot of teamwork.
It's been very impressive to me. I have a background in maintenance, but I've seen people doing jobs that you just wouldn't think they would be able to do. And they're doing good jobs, really getting into it and putting their heart into it, and it's been impressive to me.
I've never seen the morale higher than it is here. Well, I think everybody came here prepared to make the plant run. I think everybody had their own doubts, and once everybody got their blisters out of the way and they saw the things that were happening to them, and it was all very tolerable, they came here with a purpose. And I think we were all a little bit amazed.
900 workers usually run the Mead plant. Club Mead ran with 450. For every worker from Mead, there were 2 from somewhere else.
It's good for the company and good for CFT to know what the people out here in the plants go through. And I'm glad that over 90% of them came over here, you know, and now they're going to be able to appreciate their jobs more. From all the people that I talked to, they really appreciate CFT. And I didn't know that they relied that much on it.
Well, I'll tell you, this Trentwood crew is doing such a terrific job. It's amazing. Watching these people work as a team effort, it brings back the pride again, you know. All the hours we're putting in makes it worthwhile because you see these people busting their butts. I mean, they're working hard and they're doing a beautiful job. We're really proud of them.
The assembled anodes move on to the pot rooms where carbon setters learn to rock and roll and do the dance. And they were always eager to pose for pictures.
I work with the Division Technology Center just outside the fence, so I was handy when things went wrong.
Dave's kind of our leader out here. Dave's doing a good job of keeping us all focused.
I work for Maxam. I'm an accountant in the financial reporting area. So it's nice to see where the money comes from.
Did you ever do this kind of labor before?
Never.
This is more fun than Russia?
I don't think so. I couldn't wait to get home, but I think I'd rather be in Siberia right now, yeah. No, actually, the teamwork here is great and gives you a good feeling.
It's a lot more fun, and the pay's better, and the work's easy. Yeah, people care about me out here. They think I'm carrying my load.
We're having a great time. We're going to do the dance. This is the Carbon 3 Line 3 dance.
We got one lady you gotta get.
Yeah.
Reek Kassoon.
Reek is nice.
She's running bobcats, she's sweeping, shoveling, getting lunches, everything you can imagine.
Reek does it all.
Yeah, right now I think he's taking a nap though.
Hey, get on here. More.
Going into this, I was a little hesitant that we could keep all the pot lines running, but I have never in my life seen such a diversified group come into a plant of this structure and pull together as a team and do the fantastic job they've done. I've got inside salespeople down here that have never seen labor like this that have actually become part of this team, and after a day of training, they're in there, they're struggling, but they're doing it for all the same cause, to keep the place running. I mean, these people are achievers, or they wouldn't work for this company. I think it's a good experience for everybody. And I thank everybody that came, because this is my home plant. And if it wasn't for them, I don't think we could have made it. We've set some records out here. Last night we tapped 750,000 pounds. That's a 13-line operation tap. I mean, we're only talking 6 lines here, and a bunch of salaried folks doing it, so it can be done.
Where's the hot tub?
This is the best anode crew in the pot rooms, line 1 carbon setters history.
It's been one of the best times of my life because of all the people that I've met and getting to work with all these great guys. On the other hand, it's also been one of the toughest things I've ever done in my life. You know, with the pain and the work and the long hours. I don't think I'll ever forget it.
Eventually, the molten aluminum ends up in metal products. It was here that history was made.
Last night, we set a new production record, transporting over 750,000 pounds of metal in a 12-hour shift. And then that's remarkable when you consider 2 people are hauling that to specifically 2 locations where we're pouring that off either into molds or into the casting machine.
We set a record last night. We had 101 cruces. That's like those that you see right there. They average about 7,000 pounds of molten aluminum, and we poured them. That's a record. They've never done that before. Felt good. Made me feel like, you know, being 44 years old, made me feel like I still can do that type of work.
I had no idea I was going to be hauling crucibles of hot metal. I can hardly wait to tell my 5-year-old.
Well, I sell this aluminum shot that I'm raking back off the pile right now. We've got customers that we have needs that need to be met, and we're going to meet them. We're not going to miss any shipments.
For the Dust Devils, dirt was their job.
What's your motto?
Together we wheeze!
I have never been prouder of a group of people at this plant who have come together from this plant and from many other facilities and successfully operated this. You know, on the picket line, all we kept hearing was, you guys would be lucky to be here after 24 hours. And the last time I was out talking to the gentleman at the picket line, they said, well, in a month, you're probably going to have to pull the plug. So even they're getting a little bit excited about how long these wonderful folks in here can do this.
Camaraderie is great, the morale is terrific, and having a good time.
Yeah, I think it's been commendable the way the people have made up for lack of skill with heart and teamwork.
I think it finally brought Mead and Trentwood together as a team.
Then it was the final night. Somewhere, union votes were being counted, and everyone gathered to wait for the outcome.
They said it's over with.
time to pack up and leave. Out of the night, a fleet of buses materialize, bringing the promise of sleep in a real bed. And tomorrow, home.
I'd like to thank everybody that's come and helped Mead become successful and help the company make it through this strike. Appreciate everybody coming in. Everybody here at Mead couldn't have made it without them.
I came from all over. Nobody worried about who was who or what they did and all that, and they did one heck of a good job.
It's been, as Jed said, a tremendous experience and a very emotional experience.
Congratulations on a really successful undertaking.
Thank you very much. Phew.
Actually having a good time.
Keeps the adrenaline going all the time. The guys just want to go, go, go. And it's a great feeling.
What do you got written on your hat?
Says Scab 1. It's kind of a battle cry.
Well, I'm tired, but I'm not hungry. Every day we just try to do better, and we're getting a handle on it.
Seems to be going pretty good. Pretty lot of enthusiasm.
Yeah, they started calling me Pigpen for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, I tell you what, the company's doing everything they can to support us. Meals have been outstanding. I mean, anything we ask for, it's there, and they anticipate a lot of things.
As a management team, we've now done all the jobs, and we know what it takes to do the jobs, and hopefully when the union gets back, we can sit down and get a clear idea of the path forward for the plant.
Oh, my name? Oh, shoot.
Come on,
Oh, yeah. Jim Hemingway, yeah.
That's what I miss most, great cooking.
It was just about what I thought it would be. Good, hard work. But worthwhile.
Jackhammering, I'm bricking, I'm setting castings, I'm doing everything. I love it.
I'm having a wonderful time.
But I don't feel very hygienic.
Since I don't have any real practical skills at Trentwood, they sent me here to do this. You eat, sleep, and work. That's all you have time for. I'm going to be in great shape when I get done.
Great crew, great bunch of people. They really work hard.
A good learning experience for all of us.
It's fun.
Excellent crew. One of the best we've ever had.
Enjoying Club Mead.
It reminds me of my time in the military when in semi-combat type situations where people just come together and rally.
I think it's pulled all of the management together as a better team, and it showed us that we can do more with less.
These people are unreal. To come in here, you know, in 2 days, be setting carbon, never exposed to it.
I'm having a great time, and my wife says stay there for however long it takes to get the job done.
Oh, yeah.
So,
What kind of wife to have?
that's right, and tomorrow's my anniversary, no less. So we're going to celebrate it when I get back.
I have given out probably 2,000 pair of socks, and nobody still has socks. It's amazing. I think their feet they're being eaten up by the shoes.
It's better to settle your problems before you end up with a picket line in front of your plant. Memorable, I wouldn't have missed it.
Yes, and having a wonderful time. It's been great.
Regular job supervising, not working.
Somebody asks somebody else for help, they jump right in and help.
Why are we talking to me? Don't you have anything to do? We could let you pour hot metal.
Don't nobody be arm wrestling with me because they won't win.
I've learned 3 pieces of mobile equipment. I've learned the Bobcat, I've worked the overhead crane, I've dumped ore, I've run the sweeper, and I've shoveled and swept. Well, I hope I could probably get a job at some construction site somewhere if I lose my secretarial job.
Yeah, like working inside your boiler. I carry Butch most of the time. I do the hard work and he does the thinking.
We were doing it, about the best we were able to do was about half as fast as what the union guys do it in.
And everybody's out here and we're all just doing the manual labor, getting physical, and it's really a good effort.
We come up to give them 110%, and that's what we're going to do.
We're learning how to shave with the heat.
I'm pretty proud.